Hey everybody, it's Louis Porter Jr. Today is the 23rd of January, I believe. Yeah, today's 23rd. Um, it's been a real hectic 2 weeks for me. I know that several of you know that my wife passed away last Tuesday to her bout with cancer. Um, we had the funeral for her this Tuesday, and I must say, first and foremost, thank you to everyone for all the comments and everything nice that you said. I really can't thank you enough. I was very impressed by all the flowers we received too. Also, let me point out too that just come to mind that just kind of come to mind first. Drive Through RPG sent a lovely flower arrangement. Also, Paizo sent a very lovely flower arrangement, and I really can't thank them enough. As you know, my family has been my wife's been suffering with cancer for 3 years, and this has been a real long and painful process. But you know, Carl and I, we talked about it. In the last 6 months, we knew what the end was coming, and we talked about us and how much we love each other, how much we didn't want this to happen, and how we understand everything going on. I mean, we really talked about it. We really got to, the core of our relationship, and I'm immensely heartbroken that she's gone, and I miss her immensely. And every day I think about her, and everywhere I turn the house, I see something that reminds me of her. So I know that's going to go on for a while. But I must say that I am so thankful that I got even the short opportunity to be married to, truly the love of my life. There's no one that I cared more about. Well, put Lucas up there. There's really no one I really cared more about than her, and it's just kind of amazing to me how much I loved her. I didn't, you think you love somebody, you love somebody, but like I said, watching them die, it hurts. It does hurt. I mean, it hurts. It hurts, but you love them more. And then the last few days, I mean, there were moments, it sounds horrible, but it's true. You don't want your loved one to suffer. So you hope that they'll go faster, but then at the same time you don't, because you don't want people to think that you want the person to die. And people don't think that. It's really not your best thinking time. And only there's been a few days, since the funeral. I mean, I've had a lot of time to think about her and my relationship, and once again, I'm so thankful that we were able to make a great life, a great home, and have a great son, and all the friends and family that reached out to us. And I mean, it was, I always say that the running joke in my house was that my wife got the bad deal of our marriage. I mean, she got married to me. Ugh. I mean, I got married to her. Woo! I won out on that one. I'm the winner. Winner. She was amazing. She's amazing. And I couldn't ask for a better wife. And so, I mean, and when everybody came out and everything, it was tough, but I'm thankful. I'm thankful that she's not in pain anymore. I know that her son misses her, and I miss her, and her mom misses her, and all her friends miss her. But I know one day we're gonna see each other again. If not in this life, definitely in the next. So I'm not worried about that. So once again, thank you for everyone who's reached out to us, your cards and stuff. We really appreciate that. I mean, my family and I very much appreciate that, and we need that. Um, Now into a little more of a lighter, more note, and kind of connected to this. Um, I haven't been working on any projects lately. I've been, the closest thing I've been doing is putting out stuff for Obsidian Apocalypse and putting that um, online and doing that and selling the books and that kind of stuff. But right now, we've got a hiccup with the color books, so I'm working on those right now. A lot of the black and white books have already gone out. They've gone out to stores. They shipped out to people, but I'm waiting with the color books. So if you ordered, the color with the black and white, we're still holding yours out. But I'm hoping to get this thing settled by this week, so we can start sending those out and get those out in your hands. I mean, the PDFs are out. We're pushing the books as fast as we can. It's just something stupid at the printers that we're dealing with, but that's what I'm hoping to get that as soon as possible. But cross your fingers. It should be very, very soon. Um, Also, I know as a company we haven't really doing much, of course. So I'm going to start getting in touch with a lot of our regular guys, getting them back up to speed, getting myself back up to speed, and producing product. And you know, I keep thinking about, what product I'm gonna make, what product I'm gonna do, and stuff I'm gonna try out, and there's billions of things that we're working on. And Jeff Lee has been really focused on some new stuff I've been sending him. Um, there's so much stuff that I think I want to start trying. And for a long time, I've done a lot of projects that I would consider to be very, very niche. I mean, we did Neo Exodus was very, very niche. Obsidian Apocalypse, very, very niche. But I'm thinking about maybe going back and being a little more mainstream in our choices, fantasy-wise. Because we've done all the niche stuff. I mean, I've done tons of cool niche stuff, and I'm very, very happy with the niche stuff we've done. But I think the people want to see more from us that are a little more to the center. I mean, the Machine Smith had proven that, I think, just by our bounds. People like Machine Smith. They like what they saw. That's what they kind of wanted for our Artificer. And I think it worked out very well. I think we need to start looking at more stuff like that. I mean, we've done crazy stuff. We've done this crazy thing and that crazy thing, and that's cool. We're good at that. LPG design, niche, cool, different, unique. We've got that. But I think I'm gonna get more to the center. I'm gonna come from that far left, come a little more center, a little more politically center, and give people a little more they can work with. I mean, one project I've been thinking about for a while is looking at elves and just really thinking about doing 3 different variations of elves, because my concept of elves, I mean, which I don't think are too crazy the most, I see elves as being actually fae. Having them as humanoids, that really appealed to me. So I said, how about we do a series of books where we just take the standard classes we already know and then make them more in line to what I might see them. It's still kind of, it's still kind of cool, not really niche, but it's a little more mainstream. Like elves, people know me know. I think of elves as Nazis, man. They got everything going. They got, the blonde hair, blue eye, very much better than everybody else. They got Nazis going on. So I can think of I've always thought of some cool niches for them. But I think looking at elves from a evolutionary standpoint, let's change them up. Let's, elves is Fae. How would elves as Fae be different in a setting? How would elves as X be in a different setting? How would elves as Y be in a different setting? I think building races like that is a cool way to do some cool stuff that people want to see. And I think people enjoy elves. I think people enjoy dwarves. They've proven that by the stuff they buy, and they've proven that by the support of them. So it's silly for me to try to go, no. You shouldn't try the elves. Try this. I think our niche stuff is very cool, but I think the more mainstream stuff, we can do some pretty cool stuff there. I think there is a great potential for us to get even more fans that haven't heard about us before that might hear about us through this. So this is some thoughts. So I'm hoping, since it's Thursday, I'm hoping to go back to work next Monday, getting a little more back to normal, and everything in the house. I use the word normal, but you know what I mean. Getting a little more focused so we can go back to a regular feeling and stuff. But so I just want to make this video and really thank everybody who really, sent their, emails online, their letters, their cards. I mean, it's really great. It's just really great on every level. So I'm just going to thank everybody for doing that, and we'll just talk to you later. Bye-bye.